Alright, might be wondering what this is. This is simply a replacement screen for the iPhone XS Max, and in the box is the phone that is the recipient, and on the front of it is that screen. I had to plug it in because I had to test it before buying. I do not wholesale them, so I have to also buy from other people who stock phone parts for repairs. I simply repair. Anyway, I thought I would use this to guide you on how to go about it. There's a rail that normally covers the touch and then the display fiber. That's already removed, and this plugs in there and that plugs in there. That's what I felt like showing you today, and maybe me placing back that plate so you know how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. It both does the purpose of making sure the battery doesn't jump out of the socket and the screen connector doesn't get out of the socket, and all the other miscellaneous connectors like for the camera lens and blah blah blah. Yeah, so many times you find this has been discarded, and you have scenarios where iPhones just keep on boot looping just simply because they cannot detect the battery. And it's as simple as removing the opening the phone and then replugging the battery connector into its socket. Anyway, that's it. Let's put in our last screws and then bring the whole thing together. I think after I've closed it, I'll just give you a review of how to close the device. Sorry, open the device. The other thing when opening the device is always make sure that you do not misplace the screws. They're the hardest screws to replace, seeing that where I am there are no so many iPhone screws. That plate is down. I need to put that, but okay, let me first put it. And that was a phone call coming through. Now I'll close here, and then the next thing is I need to bring this also down here, and that comes off with this. Okay, right there. Okay, I think those are all the screws that we had while opening it. I think what I'm going to do, okay, these are quite essential, so I'm not going to get rid of them, and this should serve its purpose. Maybe someday if I am able to get more screws, I will. Alright, now that we've covered this, screwdriver said decided to flip and fly away. Since that's his choice, there's nothing much I can do to help it. Anyway, now the next thing is to bring this phone down, beginning with the front side first, and then the other part of the phone comes into place. So iPhone XS Max screen replacement is good to go. There are always those screws that close these parts. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have, and therefore that's well. But for now, I'm just test for you the touch screen, since the display already shows, and that's proof of work. Anyway, like I said, I would review how to open this phone. You might just remove 1-2 screws. When you get that out, then you pry this out, and this starts lifting backwards, and as such your phone will be open. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. See you in the subsequent videos.